Hey, Jason here from Simply Swider. If your Maytag washer won't start, stops mid-cycle, or keeps showing error codes, you're in the right place. Most of these issues are simple electronic glitches that you can fix yourself in under 10 minutes using the reset methods I'm about to show you. Before we get started, if you run into any questions, jump into our Facebook group. Links in the description. We've got thousands of people helping each other fix their appliances, and I pop in there daily to help out. Now, here's the thing. When I got into appliance repair, my mentor Chris Ray always taught me one golden rule. Always start with a reset before attempting any other repairs. Don't ask me how many service calls I could have avoided if customers had tried this simple trick. Maytag washers have 5 different reset methods, and we're going to walk through each one so you can get your washer back up and running. All right, so the simplest and most effective reset is what we call the power reset. This works on every single Maytag washer out there. Doesn't matter if it's brand new or 20 years old. First, make sure the washer has completely stopped before we begin. Now, unplug the washer from the wall outlet. If you can't reach the plug safely, turn off the circuit breaker instead. Here's why this works. Your Maytag washer runs on a computerized control system that can get stuck with temporary glitches or corrupted memory. When we cut the power completely, it forces the system to clear out all those electronic hiccups. Let it sit unplugged for at least 5 minutes. I usually tell folks to go grab a cup of coffee. The longer you leave it unplugged, the better chance it has to reset completely. I've had customers leave theirs unplugged overnight and boom, problem solved. After those 5 minutes are up, plug it back in and test it out. This little reset fixes about 80% of the software glitches, sensor errors, and communication problems I see. Moving on to clearing error codes. This one's super handy when your washer is flashing those annoying fault codes like F8E1 or SD. I remember this lady who called me panicked because her washer kept showing an excessive suds error. Once we fixed the actual problem, she was using way too much detergent. We still needed to clear that error code from the display. Here's the exact sequence. Press the pause or cancel button twice. Wait about 1 second between presses. Then press the power button once. You should see the error code disappear from the display. Think of this as telling your washer, "I've fixed the problem. Now clear that error code." This works on pretty much every Maytag model out there, but here's the catch. This only clears the error code. It doesn't fix what caused it in the first place. So if you've got an F8E1 code showing water fill problems, make sure your hot and cold water valves are fully open and check that water inlet valve before you clear the code. Otherwise, it's just going to come right back. Now, here's where things get a bit more technical. The calibration reset. This one's got about a 90% success rate, but you got to follow the steps exactly. This method works on Maytag washers that have those LED indicator lights below the cycle selector knob. You can see what I'm talking about right here on the screen. Before we start, make sure the washer tub is completely empty and the lid is closed and locked. We need to put the washer in standby mode. Either unplug it for 30 seconds, then plug it back in without pressing anything, or hold that start button for 3 seconds. Next, rotate the cycle selector dial counterclockwise a few times and set it to normal. Here's the sequence. You have 6 seconds total, so work steadily. First, turn clockwise, 1 click, pause. Second, turn clockwise, 1 more click, pause. Third, turn counterclockwise, 1 click, pause. Finally, turn clockwise, one last click. After that, keep rotating until only the rinse LED light is showing. Then press and hold the start button for 5 seconds. If you did it right, the washer will start its calibration cycle automatically. Another reset method that works great is the door reset. This one's specifically for direct drive top load washers, including those Maytag Bravos and Maxima models. This guy called me once because his washer would start filling but wouldn't agitate or spin. Turned out the motor control was stuck in some weird loop. Here's what we'll do. Open and close the lid 6 times within 12 seconds. That's about 2 seconds per cycle. I know it sounds unusual, but this actually resets the motor control system. Keep a steady rhythm. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Imagine you're clapping to a slow beat for all 6 cycles. This tricks the washer into thinking it's getting a fresh start and clears out any motor-related errors or stuck program settings. It's one of those weird manufacturer tricks that actually works way more often than you'd think. The Bravos and Maxima models have their own special reset technique that's different from everything else. For this one, you're going to select any 3 buttons on the control panel. Just don't use the power button. Could be start, pause, and temp. Doesn't really matter which 3 you pick. Press those three buttons one after the other, then repeat that exact same sequence two more times. So you'll press each sequence 3 times total. This resets the control board and clears out any conflicting program settings or communication errors between the control panel and the main computer. I've used this on dozens of Bravo's washers that were acting all kinds of crazy, not responding to buttons, starting random cycles, you name it. That's how you reset your Maytag washer and save yourself a costly service call. Try these methods in order. Start with the simple power reset, then move to the error reset if you've got fault codes showing. The calibration reset is your heavy duty option when you've replaced parts or the washer just won't behave. Remember, these resets only fix electronic glitches and software problems. If you've got actual hardware damage like burning smells or water leaks, fix those issues before you reset anything. Most of the time, though, one of these five methods will get your washer back to normal in just a few minutes. Way cheaper than calling someone like me out to do the same thing. If you guys know someone who's having appliance troubles, please send them the link to this video or a link to my channel where I have tons of other videos showing how to fix pretty common issues with appliances, sometimes for free or as little cost as possible. It sure beats having a repairman come out and spending several hundred for them to fix it when it could be something so simple. If one of these reset methods got your Maytag washer working again, hit that like button and tell me in the comments which method saved the day. Your comment could be exactly what helps the next person solve their washer problem and avoid a costly service call. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We'll get this out to more folks who need to save some time and money. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.